Welcome to the Human 5.0 Project, the podcast where we cut straight to the breakthroughs that matter, the show where science meets self-optimization. I'm your host, Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and here we break down the real research, real data, and real dosing behind modern biohacking, from compounds and peptides to techniques, devices, lifestyle strategies, and performance protocols. Most people jump in and jump out before they get the gold, so we're keeping it tight and delivering the essential insights you need without the fluff. If you've taken the time to hit play, we'll make sure you walk away with valuable knowledge that can transform your approach to longevity, health optimization, and beyond. Hey there, welcome back to the Human 5.0 Project. I'm Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and today we are talking about the peptide that quietly became the mitochondrial savior of 2025, SS-31. Also known as Elamipretide. If you've got long COVID fatigue that feels like your batteries are permanently stuck at 20%, if myalgic encephalitis or chronic fatigue syndrome has stolen your life, one crash at a time, if stairs feel like Everest and your labs keep coming back normal, this is the compound clinicians are whispering about right now. SS-31 doesn't stimulate. It doesn't mask symptoms. It goes inside your mitochondria, scavenges free radicals, stabilizes damaged membranes, and helps rebuild the engine from the inside out. Today, we're going to go over why SS-31 exploded this year, how it actually works, the labs that prove it's hitting, what research-grade protocols look like, and where the FDA stands right now. Let's go wake up those dead mitochondria. So SS-31 has existed for over a decade, but this year, 2025, was the tipping point. Why? Because for the first time, we got human data in post-viral fatigue states, not just rare mitochondrial diseases. A Stanford long COVID pilot published this year showed 79% of participants reported significant improvement in fatigue and exertional tolerance after 6 weeks. In ME/CFS cohorts, HRV, or heart rate variability, the gold standard marker of autonomic resilience, improved by up to 60% over 12 weeks. That matters. HRV doesn't lie. You can't placebo your autonomic nervous system. Why now? Because SS-31 does what red light therapy, NMN, and CoQ10 and antioxidants promise, but at the actual site of failure. Those supplements hope they reach the mitochondria. SS-31 has a targeting sequence that drags it straight through the mitochondrial membrane. No guessing, no conversion problems. It shows up where the damage lives. Think of SS-31 as red light therapy for the inside of your cells. It's a small aromatic cationic peptide designed to concentrate up to 1,000-fold inside mitochondria. Once there, it does 3 critical things. First, it scavenges reactive oxygen species, or ROS. ROS are the exhaust fumes of damaged mitochondria. When they build up, they fry the electron transport chain. Second, it stabilizes cardiolipin. Cardiolipin is a specialized mitochondrial lipid that keeps complex 1 through 4 aligned. COVID, aging, and chronic inflammation destroy cardiolipin. When that happens, ATP production collapses. SS-31 binds cardiolipin and it restores membrane integrity. Third, it improves electron flow. Electrons stop leaking. ATP production increases. Inflammatory signaling drops. Result? Cells stop acting old. Muscles stop crashing. Brains stop short-circuiting. In animal models, aged mice on SS-31 ran 40% longer on treadmill testing. Human translation? That post-viral crash where a shower wipes you out? That's mitochondrial failure. SS-31 directly addresses it. Now, SS-31 isn't a one-hit wonder. It's been studied in mitochondrial myopathy, ischemia, reperfusion injury, heart failure, kidney injury, aging models, Barth syndrome, neurodegenerative stress models. In cardiac studies, SS-31 improved left ventricular function and reduced oxidative injury. In renal ischemia models, it reduced cell death and fibrosis. In neuromodels, it preserves synaptic signaling under oxidative stress. That's important. Long COVID and ME/CFS aren't one disease. They're mitochondrial collapse across multiple systems. SS-31 doesn't care where the mitochondria are. And by the way, they're everywhere. You're intrigued? Don't fly blind. If SS-31 is doing its job, objective markers move. Track these. LDH and lactate high baseline levels suggest mitochondrial leak. expect a 20 to 30% drop in 4 to 6 weeks. NAD plus and NADH, balance direct testing or proxy via the methylmalonic acid. Heart rate variability, aim for 20 to 30 milliseconds on Oura or Whoop. That's autonomic recovery, not hype. HSCRP, expect a 30 to 50% reduction as oxidative stress drops. If those don't move, this isn't hitting, or something upstream is blocking it. So from a research-grade protocol structure standpoint, let's take a peek. And this is educational, not medical advice. In published trials and academic pilots, SS-31 has been administered via subcutaneous injection using weight-based dosing ranges designed to achieve mitochondrial saturation. Typical research frameworks involve a loading phase with daily administration for several weeks, followed by maintenance dosing multiple times per week, often run in 12-week cycles with breaks to reassess labs. Most protocols layer SS-31 with CoQ10, magnesium glycinate, or threonate, adequate protein and micronutrients, and SS-31 does not suppress hormones. It doesn't shut down endogenous production. It does not cause estrogen or growth hormone-related side effects. Reported adverse events in trials are mild. Injection site irritation, transient heart rate changes in early days, no organ toxicity observed at all. You've probably heard about it recently in the news. So what's the FDA status? What's actually true? So SS-31 is FDA approved, but only for Barth syndrome, a rare mitochondrial disease, specifically to improve muscle strength in patients greater than 30 kilograms with this syndrome. It is not approved for long COVID, myalgic encephalomyelitis, chronic fatigue syndrome, brain fog, fatigue, aging, or general mitochondrial support. Those remain off-label or investigational. It has been studied under IND authorization and has received orphan drug designations for rare mitochondrial disorders. Multiple phase 2 and 3 trials have been conducted, some successful, some mixed. The FDA has not rejected SS-31 for safety. The challenge has been indication specificity and trial endpoints. Translation: the science is real, the biology is sound, but Big Pharma didn't get an easy blockbuster pathway, which is why this compound lives in academic centers and clinician-directed research settings, not TV ads. SS-31 may be appropriate to explore with a qualified clinician if you're dealing with long COVID, fatigue, ME/CFS, post-viral mitochondrial dysfunction, exertional intolerance, autonomic dysfunction, neuroinflammatory brain fog. It is not appropriate without supervision if you have active cancer, pregnancy or breastfeeding, unstable cardiovascular disease, no access to lab monitoring. This is precision repair, not DIY medicine. SS-31 isn't hype. It's the first peptide that actually lives inside your mitochondria and repairs them where they're broken. If fatigue owns your day, if crashes control your life, this may be the missing piece clinicians are finally acknowledging. Grab the full SS-31 protocol guide, lab stacks, dosing frameworks in the show notes. Stay curious, stay mitochondrial, and stay energized. And of course, there will be more. Thanks for listening to the Human Upgrade Project. If you found value in today's episode, share it with someone who's ready to elevate their biology. Make sure to follow the show for weekly deep dives into peptides, protocols, devices, lifestyle strategies, and the science of high-performance longevity. Until next time, stay curious, stay optimized, and stay 10x.